What's up guys, it's your boy Impulse, back at it again with another response video. Today, we're going to be watching an interview with Stephen Law where he discusses the Evil God Challenge and a specific response to the Evil God Challenge that deals with skepticism. Let's watch.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll start off with the first kind of objection, and this is that as an evil god, presumably likes deception. It's kind of good to trick people, or it's evil to trick people, deceive people, sorry. Does believing in an evil god undermine our grounds to trust our cognitive faculties to a significantly greater extent than a good god does? So if it were the case that an evil god undermined one's ability to trust one's cognitive faculties, as in one's thinking process, that would also undermine the ability to trust any argument they put forward for an evil god, right?
Well,
In my opinion, I don't think Stephen Law responded to this very adequately. So I want to take the opportunity to take an attempt at actually responding to what was said, the skepticism approach that the evil god actually would want to deceive us, and we will be skeptical about any argument involving God's existence or the evil god specifically. So one way of thinking about this is like deceit, prima facie, at least at first blush, is wrong. But when you couple it with other things, it might actually be, in all things considered, good. Think, for example, the Nazi knocks at the door, asks, "Are you hiding any Jews?" And the person at the door says no, even though they are in fact hiding Jews. Would we say that the Nazi was deceived? Yes, of course, he was deceived. However, was it wrong that he was deceived? Presumably no, right? Because what it appeared to happen was that the Jews were saved in this instance. We save a couple people who were going to be unjustly killed. In this case, this is an example of a good thing happening, basically the survival of a couple people by deceit. We can actually also do the reverse. You can also deceit, and there are things like greater bad things happen, all things considered bad. So it's not clear to me at first glance that simply having or simply being deceived into having a specific belief is not necessarily, in all things considered, bad, right? Because you can have instances of the Jewish case where the Jews are being hidden by the homeowner. That's just one case. Let's go to another one. My second case for this is going to have to do with respect to possible worlds, and we're going to try to use possible world semantics to illustrate this point. Let's say we have one world where in this world we have a world where it's fully people who are deceived into doing bad things, right? And then we have another world where we have a group, just the world itself, where people know that what they're going to do is bad, know that they are doing it, and know, let's say, all the negative outcomes that might come from it. So they know all the things considered bad. Basically, on all intents and purposes, they know that they are doing something wrong, right? And they want to do something wrong. And they know that they want to do it. That's the idea. But I would say the world where the person or the entire collection of people know that they're doing something bad, the knowledge world with evil in it, is much, much worse than the world where you're being deceived into doing something evil. So an evil god, I would expect to create a world with maybe, at least at the bare minimum, some level of knowledge. The reason for this is because in some instances where one couples knowledge into a situation, especially a moral situation, it appears that it becomes worse, right? In those two possible worlds, what I would expect is a world where the evil god creates a world where fully everyone knows everything, everyone knows that it is wrong, and they still do that thing that is wrong, instead of the world where this is merely deceived, right? So this is just a response to the evil God challenge that was the skepticism approach against the evil God. I hope you guys like it. Like and follow. If you guys like what you're hearing, I'll be making more content. And thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one.